Hello everyone. I am Steve's avatar. Steve wanted me to come on here and announce that his personal tarot readings from now, October 2022 through December 2022 are all half price. The price for a full personal tarot reading will be £20. That should be somewhere in the region of $23. The normal asking price has always been £40 for a reading. But for just over the Christmas period he is cutting all readings down to just £20. So if you had ever wanted a personal reading by me, now would be the time. And grab this deal while it's hot. This deal will end sometime during the last part of December 2022. All you have to do is email me at stephenabbott1976@googlemail.com. You can also find the email link in the description box below with all other links. You will need to send me an email and I will respond with all links and instructions.
Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or Russell Crowe, Brandon and Lee, or you're waiting for a devil's messenger. Some of you could be dealing with the crow, or you've got loads of crows, or you've got loads of blackbirds around you. Blackbirds singing on the dead of night. So you could be dealing with Paul, Paulie, Putchie, a Piscean, anybody getting with P, Patrick. I'm also thinking Fitzpatrick or Fitzgerald, also Geraldine, Dean, Dan, Danielle, Danny Glover, Life Path 7, Cancerian, waiting on a message. So you might be on Messenger quite a lot on Charlotte, I'm also in Charlotte, but on Facebook or whatever it is, messaging people, sending loads of messages out is what I keep hearing, like message, or massage. Okay, so some of you are massaging someone's ego, okay, or you're just getting a massage from a masseuse, or you need one because of pain in the back or something, or pain in the arse, who knows. Anyway, I'm also hearing someone sticking their nose into someone's business as well, Sagittarius. So don't forget, I read in numerology, so you can watch it as a life path 5, Sagittarius or Taurus, because on top of their major arcana card is a 5, the same as yours. And that's how I read. Eat, read, love, Sal, Sarah, Steve, Sassy, Sandra, Cassandra, Cece, someone from also Mexico, Cece. You alright, Cece? Let's see, C. C. Just loads of C's. What's that? Loads of Steves or loads of C's? Just C. Let's see. Unless you can just see the sea all the time and you're going somewhere where there's like down the coast where there's loads of sea. Okay. But I don't know. I keep picking up this. Okay, let's just see. Let me see you first. Okay, so have you seen this person at all? You're being catfished by someone that you've never seen before. So 4, is it Scorpio or Aries? Hold on a minute. I've never seen you before. So make sure that if you're talking to someone, so I'm sure to be sure for someone from Ireland or Idaho, but make sure that you've seen this person's face. Okay. Because I'm hearing, I don't know, let's see you first. So if you haven't seen them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, someone isn't showing, I'm picking up like a huge energy of Libra or like a Life Path 2 or the High Priestess. Okay. I haven't shown myself yet. I mean, what is it that you're showing? Okay, let's have a look at your ass first, because I can hear it. Let's see the goods. Oh, some Goodwin? Goodman or Goodwin? Okay, someone is gambling. 777. Someone's gambling quite a lot. Okay, so someone goes to a casino all of the time and gambles a lot here. But then I'm also seeing, let's see the goods first. Okay, so is someone trying to get you to send pictures of their lingerie or something like that? Or the name Ray, Rachel, also Rashad Evans, Barry, KFC. Some of you might be eating chicken. Or someone that is in the UFC, fights, that does fighting. UFC. I'm also seeing unicorn for some reason. Or university, someone that goes to university. Or unicorn. So unicorn is luck. So island, but like Billie Eilish. Where's that come from? Billie Eilish, Ireland. Someone from Ireland. Eyelashes. Someone does makeup and does their eyelashes. Alaska, from Alaska, or Las Vegas, LA. And then I'm also hearing Alaska from Alaska. So also someone from up north, like Sheffield. You might be travelling. It's where I'm going very soon with my girlfriend. She's Life Path 5. But like up north, Sheffield, Bakewell, Leeds, Manchester, from Britain. That's a lass. You're right there, lass. And then I'm hearing from Alaska, and then I'll also ask her. So also from LA, But then, like, so Las Vegas, New York, I'm also in New York, Las Vegas, New York, I'll ask her for you. I'll ask her for you. Someone then asks, they don't want to ask a person and they're trying to get someone to ask them for them. Here, I don't want to ask them, you ask them. I don't know what that is for. I think it's probably a life path for Scorpio or Aries. I don't know. Your messages are coming through not very clear. So then Claire, what's I picking up? Claire Jerome, Claire Jerup, Jeremy, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jackie, jack your bitch up. So someone's jacking someone up. So it might be a car. So you might need your car looking at. Someone needs their car and it's got to go in for a service, or it's got to go into a mechanic. Michael, Melissa, Maria. Anybody begin with M? Emily. That's my girlfriend. The car has got to go in for like a service, or for something that has to be done on all four wheels. Okay. It might not be the wheels, but it's got to go in up off the all four wheels. So it's got to go up. So basically a car that needs looking at for some reason. Something to do with the wheels or something like that. I don't know. So you might need brakes doing, your brakes, or new wheels putting on your car. Something like that, like tyre, tread on your car. Hearing Terence Trent's hold on. Terence Trent's Derbyshire. So that's up north. Yorkshire, Derbyshire. I'm also hearing Dale, Winton. Someone's in a same-sex relationship. Supermarket sweep. Someone works in a supermarket, like a big place of like fish and God knows what else. Could be dating a Piscean, but like supermarket, store, okay. Works in one. So it's just me channeling info. It's really not relating to like, am I getting any messages? Some of you could be channeling messages. This person could channel messages, and that might be messenger. I'm just a messenger. Okay, I am a passenger. A passenger. Some of you are driving somewhere with a person, and they require to have their car looked at first before you go. I've got to have mine done actually. I have done or putchy, but because I'm going away. So this is pretty much story. It's just relating to fives. Okay, I'm going away very soon on the 27th for 3 days. And I've got to have my car looked at because all of my electrics is fucking glitching out like fuck. All of my electrics like bzz, and then the computer goes off, and then the GPS system doesn't work, and then where you've just typed in where do you want to go, okay, we've got that route, and then it goes off and it glitches and then it comes back on as nothing. The music keeps fucking up, so I've got to have my electrics looked at. So what I'm picking up is that before you go to wherever it is that you're going, there is something that needs doing with a car. Okay, what's hearing Jimmy car, Jim, John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jay, okay, Achai in the cell. Anyway, let's see. So, Sagittarius, you're right, how you doing? So this is going to be about your environment and what to look out for that could be around your environment, that might be around your parents, your love life, or multimedia. Anything like that, okay? You know me, if you followed me for a while, you know the process. So, let's see. I'm also hearing someone that works with processed food. Food markets, food stores, processed food. So like here we call it Tesco's. Okay, it's where my girlfriend works actually. But like you go in, there's loads of processed foods, milk, bloody goods, you know, so on and so forth. Also hearing Goodman. Let's see. Anyway, so Sagittarius, what do they need to be aware of in their environment? So yeah, there you go. So there's something to do with unfazed and unbothered. So this is a lot to do with like pride, like I want everybody to look at me, but I'm unbothered. So someone that's really gorgeous, someone that's really pretty and gorgeous, all that sort of stuff, doing eyelashes, makeup, all this kind of thing, and a thing or a Steve, well, that's not me, but well, that'd probably be my girlfriend because she's hot as fuck. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like this unfazed, unbothered. I really don't care what's kind of going on. I'm just focused on me, Ron. Okay, let's see. Anything that Sagittarius needs to be aware of in their environment. So you've got dodging bullets. So someone is definitely avoiding someone. The unfazed might be a lady bucket energy. Okay, like you're too good for me or I'm too good for you. Okay, and I'd just like you to look at me and it's lucky that I've got out of her way. Okay, so you've got this dodging bullet which says blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters, projection by haters. So, like I said, it's someone that you're at odds with, odds or evens or Stevens. Debbie, what's her name? Debbie, Dan, but definitely at odds with this person. Definitely not compatible with them. Avoiding them, maybe because of their like very strange behaviour of like, you know, just like very negative person. You could be dealing like a 2, very negative person, always looking on the negative side of stuff. Like, and they're just like, you just like, just look at the wall. Like, look at my wall. But like, you know, just look at a blank stare like, yeah. Kind of like that, like I'm unfazed, I'm unbothered, I know exactly what this person does. I know all of their tricks and all up their sleeve or Steve. That'll be me and mother. Let's see anyway. Let's see. Oh, wow, you're being stalked. So you've got unbothered again. And then you've got unfazed and unbothered. So you've got stalker. So someone keep like a curtain twitcher. But like I've gone through this in other readings, and it might have even been yours, where this doesn't have to be social media. It could just be someone that is around you, and you just know for a fact that they're always keeping their eye on you, where you go, when you come home, what you're doing, what you're saying. They want a piece of info into your life all of the time. For the person that started having an input into my life, don't, sweetheart, because you don't want my Scorpio side. Okay, you've got no idea what goes on to another person's life, so please do not have an opinion. Okay, it's not just the fact that someone wants input, it's too much input. Okay, Johnny 5, it's too much input. Okay, but like watches, receipts. You've bought a load of food, how much was that? Oh, I got your receipt, now I can tell. Okay, food's going off in the fridge, I need to let you know on day 5, on day 4, on day 3, on day 2, on day 1. Okay, now. Okay, I'm letting you know that all of these days, and it's just like this constant keeping an eye on someone all of the time. It's like a mother to a child. If they're like 3, 4, 5, 6, growing to a toddler, and you, well, whether you want it or not, that happens. But sometimes that happens to families that go through this, where they're just constantly keeping an eye on the person 24/7. 2 Libra, 4 Scorpio, life path 4 Aries, 7 life path 7 Cancer. So what you've got here is this miscompatible energy, someone that is constantly always stalking on the person, making them feel very uneasy, very unnerving, not being able to speak or do something. If they don't speak, that's worse. If they do speak, they don't get on either. They're not compatible whatsoever. They dodge this person. The person looks as if they're unbothered, but they're not. They actually are bothered. And then it's kind of like, oh, you're never really bothered about me, are you? You always, oh, it's all right. He always does things without me anyway. So it's kind of like this person refuses to let go of a person. To just, you know, talk, don't talk, speak, don't speak, be who you want, do what you like. You don't have to have an involvement with me. Just let the energy go and just like see what happens when we don't force each other. But because there's so much force that's probably coming from like a Taurus energy maybe, okay, then it's just like, no, there's too much force, there's too much demand, there's too much goddamn going on, okay, all I can do is give you the blank stare, okay, and not speak. Because speaking, obviously, within this reading here doesn't work. You've more than likely tried speaking to someone that many times that you realise like it's like talking to a brick wall, okay. They're not bothered, okay, you're not bothered, but they are. Like I said, someone's bothered. It bothers them by not being able to find out what's going on in a person's life because they're an information gatherer. They could be an air sign, okay? So they gather that much information. They draw the focus off themselves and they concentrate on someone else. That energy is very dark because they're always thinking, always using their analytical mind to create a scenario. So through their mind goes someone else, okay? In my mind, I'm thinking of you. In my mind, I'm thinking of you. When you think of someone, that's a projection, okay? Because if they're not doing something, that's a projection. If they are doing something that you want to find out that they don't want to say and you have an opinion, that's a projection, okay? A projection of what you see in your eyes of what a person's doing is obviously a projection. If the other person feels uncomfortable, and you get like a life path 5 or a 5 in general, you're right, Jen, but you look at Taurus, okay, you look at Taurus as a 5 energy of force, okay. If you get a life path 4 or Scorpio, mixed compatible of energy, that would not work whatsoever. Because Scorpio life path 4s mean private confidential, private confidential. If you have a clash of Scorpio life path 4, what you would get is, I can't tell you anything because you don't never listen, okay, and you won't never let me go either, and you won't never listen to what I'm saying because you grasp hold of everything that you do. And then when you ask me, I find it private, so don't ask. But then I use my Taurus side in order to come in and clash. So you've got an opposition within your chart, and it's all opposite. It is not the same, it is opposite, that do not attract, because it's a north and south energy. Okay, so you're at war all the time with this person. I would say that you would argue a shitload with this person here, okay, and it's like talking to a brick wall, okay. So what we've got is this. All I can really do is just remain completely unbothered, okay. The thing is with environment, and you've heard me talk about this before, your environment is everything. Why? Because your environment is what you grasp hold of. When a person makes you feel uncomfortable, you close down. When you close down, okay, which means that you grasp hold of every little thing that there is, every little moment in time you grasp hold of, everything that's said and isn't said in every movement is grasped hold of. So it makes it very uncomfortable. The environment itself becomes uncomfortable, and you become used to you adapt to your environment. You become your environment. So you grasp hold of it, and that's why it can take a long time for people to let go of the grasp and actually decide to spread my wings and fly away. Okay, because the environment that they're in, being uncomfortable, is a clenched, forced energy. So people grasp hold of their environment. They stay where they are because it's fear. A closed environment of darkness is fear. Obviously, it's the darkness, so it's fear, right? So it makes a person fear speaking, talking, not talking, makes them feel paranoid, avoids, doesn't want to be in the same vicinity as the person, doesn't want to talk or be around them, okay? When they do, they avoid. If that gets worse, the avoidance can also be moving, okay? Because time slows down when you grasp hold of dark energy. So your environment becomes very dingy, you isolate yourself away, you don't go out so much. This is around environments completely and utterly. This can be around your work sector, it can be around people that you're hanging around, okay. A hangman could be a Piscean, okay, or Hannah, or Haley, or Henry, okay. But because the energy of the environment is so dark, you refuse to budge, you refuse to move. Neither do they. So you can do these cycles for ages until you realise about feng shui, about bright light energy. Okay, feng shui environment is everything because it becomes you. It's alchemy. You become it. You become relaxed. Oh God, I can breathe. I can think straight. I can work for myself. I work for myself. Less pressure, less stress. Calm down, Carmel. I'm calmed down. I'm relaxed. I don't have so much to deal with. Okay, so that's why you get people that have heavy workloads, loads of children, chaos going on in their life that needs organisation. Till you can organise and prioritise oneself, you're stuck in an environment that is restricted through spying, watching, uncomfortable, uneasy, unnerving feelings and emotions that are stirred up through dopamine. Dopamine is what gives a person of a narcissist and a stuck energy the dopamine rush and hit. Okay, because it's adrenaline. Okay, a narcissist, okay, doesn't have that secondary emotion. They can't feel adrenaline and like dopamine. Okay, dopamine is what you get after pain. So creating pain is what a person gets by creating pain. Okay, so I can't physically get dopamine because I'm numb to the feelings of being bothered that I can just let you go. So I'm angry as fuck. Okay. I need to get that and release that energy onto a person so I can get them to respond and I can feel, oh my God, I feel so much better now. I've just unreleased the Kraken on you, Jackie. So now I've just blamed you. I've made you feel shit and go down. Your dopamine level's gone down and mine's gone up because I now feel relieved that I've just dumped all my shit on you and just told you that it's your fault. So my dopamine feels great now. I feel brilliant. And that is why you will get the Jekyll and Hyde energy within your brain and your cycles. Because you will go around this feeling, oh, fuck, this person's making me fear being around them. So now, okay, fear, the greatest fall of all is when you go straight into it and you walk into it and you think, oh, I've done this again. They've done it again. Why did they do that? Why did they say that? I can't believe you just literally fucked up what we built. Destroy, search, destroy. I'm searching you out, building you up with dopamine and good feelings, and then I can knock you down, and then I can get your dopamine rush, my dopamine rush, feel really good about myself that I've accomplished my day, because I can't feel that. I can't feel it. It doesn't compute in the brain. Okay, the brain is everything. It sends signals to the heart. If I can't feel it, I can only get a feeling from another. So they avoid themselves. Okay, they avoid themselves. All of the work that they need to do on themselves, they completely avoid it. They don't want to know. Fixed. No, not learning. Okay, so how do you learn? Part ways. Part ways. Completely and utterly part ways. Okay, whoever this is, like I said, it does not have to be your love life. Okay, it's your environment. Sagittarius, this reading is about your environment, of what to be aware of. Okay, if it isn't yours, it's someone around you that you may know of. Okay, so Sagittarius, fed up. I am literally and utterly fed up and I don't want to listen to it. Do not have an opinion about my life because it doesn't land well. I don't need your opinion. I'm giving you advice. Yeah, don't give me advice. I can take my own. Okay, just don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it. Don't want to look. Don't want to be around it. Okay, so it's unbothered, unfazed, dodging bullets, stalking, spying, making me feel really uneasy. It's like, you're right, sweetheart. What are you wearing? Fuck, bruv. Clothes. What are you wearing? Nothing. Oh, Jesus Christ, bruv. Like, are you really? You know, send us a picture. But like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that, like, the fuck are you breathing down my neck for, David? Like, what the fuck, Mike? Why are you breathing down my neck? The fuck do you want, Nige? Someone come up to you like that and come up behind you and went, and you go, bruv, are you alright? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? Like, creepy people, and you're like, bruv, would you please stop breathing down my neck, goddamn? You know? And you're kind of like, oh, I can't breathe, I can't think, I can't, like, you know. So, if you've been a part of my Patreon where your reading was yesterday, okay, you'll see that there was a load of what I was talking about. Okay, very important, Sagittarius, don't get bored and go off. What are we now? 2022, year 6. What are we next year? 7. 2023, 3 and 2 and 2 is 7. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So year 7, what does it mean? Travel, escaping, people leaving people going towards new energy, people, well, I wouldn't say coming back. They're either going to be leaving people going towards something new, okay, and some people will be left on their own and some people will be moving in and on with new people or new projects or new things. So when everything starts is year 7, okay, because then we go to year 8, okay. So 7s are going to be about investments into business, ideas that start investing into new ventures, investing into new relationships, because 7 is going to be about, 6 is like relationship, family, house, home, blah, 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 frustration, restriction, can't wait to leave. Your relationships go on a very rocky road through year 6. Through 7, you leave, and that would be houses. For a lot of you, you might see children moving out and moving on into their lives and going their own way and doing their own stuff. You might, okay? So it's very important, okay? Because this is why we're feeling such restriction coming up to around Christmas, is because it's the end of 6. It could be the end of a relationship that you were in, okay, and you've been in it for a while and you're now binning that energy and you're going. Or some of you have been living in a house for so long that you're like, how come we're all fucking moving at the same time? Because year 7 is coming up. What does 7 relate? The Tower, the Chariot, 7 of Swords. Chariot means movement and travel, holidays. 7 of Pentacles means, obviously, right, investments, business and waiting, okay, investing into what comes off 7. The Tower means house, home, business, job, okay, awakenings, ideas, new house, new home, new project, start from ground up, new job, moved to a new job, state, village, town, country, progression, house, building from ground zero, reverse psychology, okay. You don't start from up and come down. No, you don't. That's reverse psychology. Nothing that goes up doesn't come down. It's gravity. Okay, it comes up. Okay, why do people say what goes up must come down? No, of course it doesn't, unless it's electronic. Okay, so what goes up must come down. No, what goes down, okay, is here. So it must come up. It must come up. Comes from here up. Okay. Join Patreon. Join the gold tier. So let's see. Unfazed and unbothered. Who's that? A child. Not bothered. Friends, family, people, don't know, just not bothered. Okay, I'm unfazed and unbothered about this idea. Okay, I've got an idea, but for some of you it might be your partner. I've got an idea, but I'm unbothered and I can't be asked. I can't be bothered to do it. It's too much work, it's too much effort. But that can also mean friends or children are around you. Okay, can I be bothered to keep putting energy into this if it's not giving me anything back? Okay. Can I be bothered to send messages if I'm not getting one back? Okay, because it's a thought. Okay, so what is the Page of Pentacles? Is a 4. You see, unbothered. Scorpio or Aries or life path 4s. What I was telling you, you've got this Taurus vibe of 5 and life path 4 Scorpio. Like Sagittarius 5, Scorpio life path 4s. Non-compatible. Non-compatible. Okay, at all. Okay, unbothered, unfazed, can't be asked, I'm working, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm watching and I'm learning, but these are people, I've got to click off this bollocks because I don't want to learn anything. I just want it very quick, very fast, and for Sagittarian, I haven't got time to sit back and just listen to bollocks. I just want to know what the cards say so I can get on with my life and go on to another one. That's bad. That's bad. If you can't sit around long enough in order to actually learn something, you're never going to grow. Just keep floating around from one to another, actually not taking advice. You're just blocked, can't be asked to listen, don't want to know, and I'm not going to learn. Okay? So it's up to anybody here, whoever's unfazed and unbothered, but it could be a child that's just not bothered listening to their ex or their parent. Okay. So let's see. Dodging a bullet. What is this dodging a bullet? I mean, it might be a silver bullet. It could be silver, but it could be a silver bullet. Dodge that bullet. Where did that go? Dodging a bullet. Dodging a bullet. Let's see. Libra. Oh, dear, I told you. So whatever the circumstance is because someone is very negative in the environment. Very negative. It's really not a good scenario. It's forcing people to close down. Because of my negative approach and my negative thoughts and my negative feelings, that people are always dodging me and people are never paying attention to me, what am I thinking about what I've got? People are not paying attention to me. People are not paying attention to me. People are not paying attention to me. What do I feel? That people are not paying attention to me. What have I got? People are not paying attention to me. That's not what I want. You ungrateful sod. You've just been thinking that for so long. That's what we've given you. That people don't pay attention to you because you're negative. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Fuck, you're arguing with spirit now. We're telling you, you asked for it. So again, somebody dodges a person because of the amount of stuff that they think on the lower side of life of, oh my God, why is everybody avoiding me? Why can't I have? Why haven't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? They're not living presently and being very relaxed. So it comes down to people avoiding people because of that negative vibration and energy that comes from their mind. Here. So they dodge. Okay. Because they're being watched here. So let's see. Stalking and watching obsession. Obsessed. Who is that? It's around Scorpio life path 4 people. Probable. But it's keep looking for opportunities. Like an opportunist. I'm watching for an opportunity to get in. Okay, what is that Ace of Pentacles looking for? It could be a job. It's a mum. It's a mother. Life path 9, Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces person, maybe. But again, Moon is always mother. Sun is father, Moon is mother. Stepmother, stepfather, divorced couple, separated parents. Okay. On the other end of the earth. Okay. So dark energy and light energy. So you've got this person that hides their feelings, hides their emotions from a mother, because of the stalking, because of the constant watching over you. Okay, leaves are on the ground, winter's come. Okay, so I'm always watching over you. Okay, always. Just like Gavin James or Gavin or Gav or Stacey. What is the unbothered energy here for? Yeah, because they just keep manifesting the same energy. This person, one of these people, or a few of you, keep trying your best to manifest a beginning, but because your environment that you're in is so restrictive and so frustrating and so competitive of being watched and looked over all the time, that you can't seem to manifest anything, because you start a manifestation off during your day, and then when you walk into an environment that's very, oh Jesus Christ, straight away you're in an environment that'll make you close down and grasp hold of everything that you are. So you can stay in a job for ages thinking, why the fuck is nothing happening? I go home and I feel great and I feel, oh my God, I'm relaxed and everything. And then I go in and then I'm frustrated. Or I come out the door and I walk in and it's so tense that I can't seem to get this new beginning. Okay. So it's manifested over and over and over again because of the environment. See, I told you, reverse psychology. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go up from here. It goes up from here. So it has to come from here up. Okay. Feelings are what go out. Okay. If your feelings are restricted, the psychology that you're in is the same. It just gives you the same. Okay. It's a copycat. It's a person that mimics the other person. It's a karmic energy. Okay. You mimic your environment. Your environment becomes you and you mimic it. Okay. Fed up. Frustrated. So you're mimicking frustration. Yeah, being stuck. With a Pisces, for a Pisces, or just this is their home environment. Okay. But again, I'm getting really frustrated and pissed off and fed up now. That's why I'm moving out after Christmas. Any of you Pisces, if you've been watching my readings, the Pisces are thinking about moving, or the Life Path 3s. They are, because they're getting really fed up. Okay. So, yeah. You've kind of got this environment that is restricted, dodging people, keeping a close eye on them, people getting really frustrated and fed up with that, and I can't take it. Okay. Now, it might be competition. If you're at work, Libra can mean work. Okay. That I have to keep going into work, and there are so much competitive people around me all the time that I just have to remain unbothered and put a fake smile on, when really it isn't about how I appear, it's about how I feel. And if I actually feel like that, then what am I doing? Lying to myself that I'm happy. It's no good putting a brave face on saying, yeah, okay, remain positive and happy. Okay, you've truly got to feel that. Okay, because I feel that where you are is frustrating. Okay, it's frustrating. Okay, so there you go. There's your reading handed to you in a hat. But like I said, you would be, because we're coming up to year 7. At the end of year 6 is frustration. Why is it that everybody starts arguing about Christmas and getting frustrated? Okay. Right, because we're in transition. We're just about to change our numerology of everybody. Everybody within time of numerology, in a yearly transition, everybody changes. Everyone all at once starts to transition to a 7 this year. Okay, 2023. Everybody is transitioned to a 7. Okay, so everybody's going to be experiencing being left and leaving, but then also moving in and moving on with, right? So it's both energies. It's the parting of way of karma, okay? Beginning of another era, okay? So, anyway, so there you go. So if you want to learn anything, or you want your actual weekly reading where I do a full spread of right away and then different cards, different approaches, the outcomes, the feelings, the emotions, and God knows what else. And what really helps me out as a channel is if you decide to join Patreon. Patreon below, like I said, you will always get your readings first over on there before they come here. And there are five star signs that I am not doing over on here for a while. People that keep asking for Aquarian, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to join Patreon until after Christmas. Okay, so we've got Aries, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, and Taurus. Those are just, I've decided to just stick with Patreon for a little while. So if you're wondering where they are or where they come out, they're going to be Patreon. I get them done and I put them all over on Patreon. So nearly the whole month, apart from Aquarius, which I will do today, is going to be on Patreon. That's all of the star signs for your weeklies, okay? So if you want to know where they are or the progression of, you'll need Patreon below. Silver or gold tier, okay? So thanks very much, Sagittarius. I really do appreciate it, guys, for you guys that have had patience to stay around and learn something. And I will see you soon.